So today I want to talk to you about one of these VA niche guidelines that a lot of lenders don't realize. So VA is a specific loan, okay? For the borrower, it's amazing. Like, it's one of my favorites. The no down payment, the low mortgage rate, the no mortgage insurance. It's like magic, right? There, that was a heart. Okay. However, it does have a couple weird variances to it that other loans don't. So if you're working with a lender that maybe doesn't do VA or this is their first, I'm going to tell you one of the things that I see people trip up on the most. Are you ready for this? Childcare expenses. Yes, childcare expenses. VA is the only loan that asks how much your childcare expenses are per month. Okay, now childcare expenses are expensive, and they're not just asking out of the kindness of their heart. They're asking because it's going to be put in your debt to income. This is the only loan that does this. Okay, so in some cases, like, I'm always for VA, but if you have 2 toddlers in full-time daycare, you may not qualify once we put that daycare expense in, and it's important to do it up front. It's something where you don't want to wait until the lender gets through underwriting to ask you, oh yeah, by the way, do you have childcare expenses? Because you're like qualified, but maybe not. Like, tell me all about it. No. So the first thing to talk about up front is when you're getting qualified. Yes, I have children and their expenses, our childcare expenses are XYZ per month. And if the lender you're talking to is like, why are you telling me this? We don't count that. They're wrong. VA does, and it always comes up on every single file. So be proactive. Talk to your lender about your childcare expenses if you have them. It's an important part of your debt to income for a VA mortgage, and you want to make sure that if you don't qualify for a specific loan amount because of those childcare expenses, that you have that conversation up front. Now, it's important to note that VA itself does not have a debt to income limit. Did you know that? It doesn't. However, we run it through an underwriting system, and the underwriting system, we're always looking for an approve eligible. If we don't have an approve eligible, it's a manual underwrite, and each lender has different guidelines for a manual underwrite. So it could be that, let's say the childcare expense pushes you to 65, and the computer says, yeah, you better go manual. And the lender you're talking to, their manual underwrite guideline is you can't be over 39%. You don't qualify. So you want to make sure you approach this up front. And it's also a really good tell to know if the lender you're working with is experienced. And you do want an experienced lender for VA. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you ever have VA questions, give me a call. If you need a loan, here I am. Check out the states I'm licensed in. And at guaranteed rate, we don't charge our lender fee to people on VA loans. So yay. Anyways, thanks for watching.